everyone is here tonight. I humbly ask for your vote on May 1 for Corinthia Elder for trustee. I represent real values, proven worth ethics, and timeless values, real experience. Thank you so much for letting me speak to you tonight. God bless Montgomery County, and God bless America. Thank you.
Before we have done straw polls, would you guys like to do a straw poll tonight? And if we do you promise that if you're related to a candidate, you will not vote? Can we do that? And Helga, I'm going to ask you, if you have paper?
I can make paper.
You can make paper? Wow, okay. Talents that even I did not know about.
How long have you been married?
Here you go, Helga.
It's okay.
Just put that over there. And again, let me tell you, those were two very good candidates, and those were some great answers. And we sure appreciate you being here and taking part in our Right Way Forum. And let me remind everybody, this is the May 1st Republican Party primary. This is not August. Don't say, I'm going to wait till August, because this is May 1st Republican Party primary. Let's give them both another big round of applause. They were great. While Helga is taking the straw poll papers around to those that's unrelated to the candidates, we have Jason Knight, and we give Jason Knight a few minutes to come up and see what he has to say concerning his campaign. In which district are you in?
18.
18 for the Republican. He's the Republican candidate in 18.
Hello everybody, my name is Jason Knight. For those of you that don't know me, for those of you that do, you guys follow me on Clarksville Speaks and all my posts that I post on Facebook. I want to start off by saying I'm not a politician. I'm just a regular guy, trying to make a difference in the community. The reason I put together the group Clarksville Speaks is the sole purpose of having the community have a voice. That's essentially what my campaign is about. It's about having the community come together and provide their input and give us exactly what it is that's going on in the community so that we can actually make a difference and make a change in the community. Who I am as a person, it's simple. I have a regular day job. I'm an IT manager. I work for DCS out in Nashville. I have 7 children, 1 from a previous relationship and a few from my current marriage. I have a master's degree in information systems. I'm working on my PhD in information systems management, and pretty much essentially that's it as far as who I am. Again, I post all the time in Clarksville Speaks, and I recommend going on there in order to follow exactly what's going on in the community. I want to thank you for your time. Any questions?
What's your position on consolidation?
Honestly, I did a poll on consolidation in my group, and it was a 90-10 split. It was a 90-10 split for not consolidating. My position personally on consolidation is I'm not for it. It wastes the taxpayers' dollars. Right now, I learned that the government actually, the local government actually spent $50,000 to put together a charter to determine whether or not consolidation was good for the community or not, when all they had to do was ask the community whether or not they were for consolidation or not.
The second part to that is,
Sure.
if you get elected, sitting at the county commission meetings, and it's kind of put you on the spot, but are you going to be vocal enough to come up and basically do what Wallace does? Because we don't have enough commissioners that speak their mind at those meetings.
Well, let me just say this. Those that know me know I've already been vocal in the community, and that's a fact. I have right now a video regarding consolidation running about 3,500 views. I have another one in regards to building of the new library, the possible building of the new library on north side of Clarksville, running 5,000 views. So yes, I've already been active and vocal in the community. So I'm pretty confident that if elected for County Commissioner for District 18, I have the ability, the leadership ability, the military leadership ability to be about as vocal as you want me to be.
We have another Republican Party May 1st candidate, and just let me say congratulations to Jason Knight for his victory, because he's unopposed in the Republican Party down there May 1st. And now we're here for the Republican Party candidate in District 17, David Hooper.
So I am David Hooper. I am the Republican candidate for District 17. I can tell you I really appreciated your question, because one of the reasons that I am running is because I do intend to be very vocal like Wallace Red. I've watched too many county commission meetings in which they've pushed out either frivolous spending or tax increases, and many people in that room, in fact almost everyone, does not speak out against it. I'm running as a fiscal conservative, which means I feel like part of what we need to do is rein in the spending, the tax increases, and certainly to address what they were speaking about earlier, if we can get some sort of incentive for paying early, and that can go before the county commission, I would certainly be in favor of it. Like Mr. Knight said, I'm not a politician. I have a career. It's in public education. That's my career. I'm doing this because I want to save Montgomery County residents money. I put in 40, 45, sometimes 50 hours a week to support my family. We all work hard. We need our money. And the government has no money except for the money they take from us. So with that being said, I want to support you all. I want to make sure that the money that you all work hard for is kept in your wallet. And that is my goal. That's ultimately what I'm trying to do with this county commission run. So I thank you all for giving the opportunity to speak to you tonight. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, by all means, feel free to touch base
So
with me.
you got a question right now? Or now? Anybody got a question?
Any questions? Yes, Mr. Knight.
So I have a background in the military. I served pretty much 12 years in the military, 9 years active.
Yes.
And I've heard it passed around a couple times about leadership. I'm a proven military leader, 2 company commands under my belt. So what I want to ask is, what is your leadership style?
Again, well, my leadership style, I do have a military background. I was actually, as a junior NCO, I was the aviation maintenance workshop supervisor in the United States Navy. I served on active duty for 4 years. I can tell you that since my active duty service, I've transitioned into public education. I'm an assistant principal of Cheatham Middle School in Cheatham County. So I do have a lot of leadership experience and have since really 2014. My leadership style is really collaborative in nature. If you and I wind up on the county commission together, for example, I would look forward to collaborating with you and working together with fellow Republicans on the county commission to rein in all of the negative aspects of what's been going on with politicians on the Montgomery County Commission. That's what I would look forward to doing.
And congratulations to David as well. He's unopposed in the May 1st Republican primary. The bad thing is, I don't know how many of you know that the list came out today. There were 9 seats on the county commission where those people did not have any opposition. They're going to get to go by 9 out of the 21. I've qualified, and I'm going to run for re-election too in the county commission in District 16. I'll just say real quickly, just a little background. When I grew up, I was a terrible kid and teenager. I did not like people giving me orders. I didn't like people telling me how to cut my hair. I didn't like people telling me what time to get up in the morning. So I joined the Army. And I met a man named Drill Sergeant, and I found myself in the 2nd 11th Armored Cavalry Regiment in Germany. And believe it or not, back then if you were married, and by the way, I met the most wonderful woman in the world. We've been married for 37 years. And that's Helga. But we shipped the Army back then, I don't know if they still do it today, they would ship your private owned vehicle back and forth over the pond. I see Terry shaking his head. But Helga and I, we took that car to Bremerhaven, and I was an E4, a corporal, or maybe a buck sergeant at that time, I don't know. But there was this moment, we turned that car in, I never forget that. And we had to take the train. We went to the Bahnhof, the train station. We got on the train, and we sat in the little booth. And right across from Helga and I was this elderly woman. And we spoke with her. Of course, my German wasn't near as good as Helga's, but she helped me translate. And this woman was led over from the east. This was at the time when the East Germans had built the Iron Curtain. Our portion, it was 2 big fences that kept